Hello my gorgeous Cancerians, welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely marvelous. Now, Cancer, let's jump straight in, shall we? Let's not waste time. I'll dive in head first. Let me clear the deck. Let's talk about your May love surprises. Now, it is already the 8th of May, so we are well and truly into May, but let's see, because we still have a lot of time. What are your May love surprises for May 2025? How is it going to affect May, June, July, August, September, and beyond that? Now, if there are any challenging energies present, the best thing, Cancer, is that because it's made an appearance, we can completely avoid it. That's why we say power to you. Or it can even show you the best way to handle it, through it, or even around it. So, but let's focus. Let's focus on your May love surprises. Is it someone from your past? Are you dealing with someone now? Hopefully we have a brand new person coming in, right? Don't forget, this Saturday at 12 p.m, Cancer, I will personally be doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. And let's see what else is in store for you. But don't worry if you can't watch it on the Saturday, because it will be in your dedicated playlist, which is called All Signs, and they're all uploaded. All the weekend readings are uploaded from the newest down to the oldest. So no problem at all. And we've got some cards coming out. We've got a lot. The Hermit, that's way too much. But I see a lot of you probably are not dealing with a certain person right now. All right, we're gonna get jump straight into this. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. All right, we have the Knight of Water is the Knight of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. We've got the Knight there, and it looks like he's using a dolphin. It's a bit hard to see. It's a very busy illustration. He's using a dolphin instead of a horse. Now, what I love about this card, now we know that all knights represent that magic four, right? Messages, changes, offers, and transitions of the emotional kind, the romantic kind here. So this is a card that is kind of saying, wow, we're actually falling in love again, or perhaps we're falling back in love with someone, right? I like this. It's a need to also balance our emotions. This is definitely someone that is an idealist, very romantic. Someone definitely could be asking you out. They're all up in their feelings here. Now, for some of you, this could, of course, be someone that you have history with already, because it is a card of reconciliation. We have to call it as it is, right? For some of you, if you know that you are due an apology because perhaps someone hurt you or they did you wrong, we also have an emotional apology. It's a very romantic card, emotionally being very contemplative, enthusiastic here as well. But if you don't want to deal with anyone from your past, I just feel there's someone that wants to get closer to you. So we need to keep doing this. Five of Swords and the Four of Water. That is interesting. I feel like, Cancer, a lot of you with your last relationship, even if it was very recent, sorry, it's very shiny if I hold it like that, or long ago, even if it was more than 4 months ago, I feel like it didn't end on a good note, because that's the Five of Swords, and that is Aquarius energy here. It almost feels like a lot of you are probably regretting giving a certain person a chance to your heart here. And we're like, what was the point if this person just really broke my heart, right? So you're kind of reviewing everyone's motives around you. And as a result, we do have the Four of Cups, and that is you. That's Cancer energy here. I feel like a lot of you are probably just discontent at the moment, even bored, just very disillusioned as to how we kind of ended up where we are about our romantic love life here. But the thing is, though, the Four of Cups always says chin up, because there's a new opportunity coming here. I'm wondering if it's from this person, though. Yeah, see? We have the Page of Cups now, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, this definitely could be a new person entering your life, but because of the surrounding cards, I do feel this is someone that you already know. Whether it is from your recent past or someone that you had a falling out with kind of pretty much now, we could say, in very current energies, it's again, someone that wants a new phase. Someone that could be overly emotional here as well. And that's another apology card. It's messages, and we've got the World. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. Yeah, even if this person is far away from you, I feel like they want to discuss about this particular ending. The Two of Wands, Aries energy. So that is both of you kind of stepping into the unknown, putting your best foot forward, and without any influence from other people, they're making a decision, so are you, to meet in the middle. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we've got the Release card. So this is the Death card. Scorpio energy. I feel like this is something your person wants to talk about how things ended, why things ended. Remember, that's also the card of rebirth and transformation. Now, we have a lot of cups here. All that blue, it's cut off there. All this blue here, they're quite emotional energy. A lot of feelings, romantic feelings, for example. Will not be surprised if this person kind of secretly doesn't want this to end, though. That's why we also have rebirth, though. The question for you, Cancer, even if your heart is still with this person, I do feel mentally a lot of you have already moved on. But with that 6 of air is 6 of swords, right? And that is Aquarius energy. You know, I feel like things are looking up for you. The end of a difficult situation. Many of you actually want to really take a trip and have an actual, real, proper holiday. Not a fake holiday or a really short one that's only 3 days, right? Because by the 3rd day, we're settling in, but we've got to get back to work, right? No. This is moving into calmer waters. We're moving away from the 5 of swords, right? So I feel mentally a lot of you have checked out, but there's something about your heart that is still holding on, though. Okay, we do have the ego card. This is the devil. This is Capricorn energy here. I feel this person could be emotionally needy as well, emotionally attached to you. They might be a little bit destructive. They might have negative or fear-based thoughts here. They could be also just very overly focused on material things at the moment. I feel like there's a sense of self-sabotage, and you're actually very aware of it, which is why do not be surprised, Cancer, if you have a bit of a tug of war between your head, and your heart here. Some of you might be tempted. There's a very big temptation here. That is a very big card of temptation, right? Where it's like, oh, I'm really tempted to really explore this relationship once more. But your mind is already saying, well, no, I already closed that door. We're not visiting this person anymore. Oh, we've got the High Priestess, Pisces energy. This is interesting. You are absolutely listening to your intuition. So really hand on your heart. Your heart is very intuitive. Our mind is ruled by our ego, which is 100% not psychic here. So this is interesting. It's almost like the card is saying to really consider everything before acting, because a High Priestess is a card of non-action. It's telling me you're being completely protected and guided by your entire spirit team. So that is a relief, right? They will always guide you. They will never abandon you or leave you alone. But it is the confessions card. So sacred knowledge, important information, secrets are going to be revealed to you. I feel like they're going to be more emotional confessions as well. But I do feel this person's hiding something and they're going to tell you. It's like, I was tempted by someone else, but I didn't do anything. I don't know. It's something here that you're going to think, okay, now I'm really reconsidering this. But let's see. We have the 9 of Pentacles. That's pre-Empress energy. This is ruled by Virgo, by the way. What I like here is that you have really enjoyed, without this person, really kind of valuing life's little luxuries here and spending time alone. That's the singles card here. And you know very well, Cancer, as we always say, that it's better to be alone than in bad company, though. So a lot of you are kind of leaning towards, I'd rather keep my independence. I don't want to feel trapped here by this person. I don't want to change, and nor should you, right? Unless we want to change for the better, though. But I wonder we need a bonus message. What's happening? Wow, the 10 of Cups, my favorite 10. That is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. That is a very big card of your happily ever after. But is it with this person? Or is your happily ever after with someone else, though? We are just scratching the surface, so we do need to clarify these cards. But that is all about reconciliation. It is also about commitment, engagement, marriage, just feeling like our cup is really, really full here. This person hasn't let you go, but I feel like you're on the fence. Your heart is really saying, I would love, 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 love to meet with this person again, but your mind is saying, hang on a second. I'm tempted, but I'm nobody's fool. And of course you're not. Let's do 2 more of these. I am seeing the initial K, W, T, F, and R. Maybe S and T. I'll say the whole alphabet by the end of this, but the color green for some reason is very prominent here. Don't know if we need to get out more in nature. Maybe someone's favorite color is green. I'm hearing that song again. It's not the first time I've heard the song from the Beatles when I've done your reading, Strawberry Fields. It's not the first time. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a song that you like listening to, or they do. Maybe we just like the Beatles. It's always that same song. That is interesting. 3, 2, and let's do the last one. Excellent. All right, here we go. go. Be interesting to see what else comes up this Saturday when I read for you again. Yeah, I see you're going to make a quick decision. The Knight of Michael is the Knight of Swords. Look at that. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. It's things are going to start moving very, very quick here because, oh, what happened? What's your quick decision about? I feel here that it's the end of tough times. I do feel a lot of you, though, I would say, I mean, you know, this is a kind of massive sudden changes. And I see you're trying to choose logic over emotion here. But the thing is, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and the 10 of Swords, the mother of all endings, right? Gemini energy. Your person can be any star sign. Where there is an ending, though, it gets completely counteracted here by the leap of faith. Now, this is the Fool, which is Aries energy, a brand new start, which means the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is interesting. That's the card of true love. I'm wondering if you are going to take a chance here on someone new. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's a reconciliation coming up. 6 of Cups, 6 of Raphael, Scorpio energy here. You might actually, this could even be a friend, an acquaintance, someone around your circle, your energy, whether in person, at work, meetups, friends, or even social media here. I feel like you're choosing between this person and someone new. Let's talk about the Death card, please. Yeah, it's Justice, see? Justice is Libra energy. 6 of Cups again. I do feel that a lot of you are seeing that what happened was a massive injustice. It was unfair, it was unruly. I mean, this person really wants to fight now for this equality, right? For this romantic justice, as you can see here. They don't want to give up, though. They want to right all the wrongs, smooth things out, balance things out. But the way things ended, though, it's kind of left a permanent mark of doubt in your mind, though. So let's talk about your thought process. Yeah, see? That is the 8 of Swords. That is our ego card, isn't it, right? Gemini energy. I mean, I feel like this is asking you to make a very courageous decision here. You are courageous on your own. That's the thing. But I feel like when it comes to this person, we have a very soft spot for them. But that's a card saying, of course, we don't want to be trapped, right? We don't want to be held back and, you know, under someone's thumb once more, especially if this person was very pushy or very one-sided, or very imposing on how things should be, how you should change and all this. And a lot of you are like, no way, that's not going to happen anymore. So this is actually really interesting. It's already telling me that you are free. After all, the 8 of Swords is more of a mental illusion, mental entrapment. But I can kind of see what's happening here. It was very unfair. Let's talk about that Devil card. New beginnings. So in this deck, this is Scorpio energy. It is Judgment. Very interesting, because this is all about starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving, being more compassionate when you review what this person has done to you. But again, I'm still seeing many of you are very, very tempted, but I do see that some of you may take that leap of faith with someone else, someone that can actually give you the 10 of Pentacles, not the 10 of Swords. So this person will be asking you for another chance. Let's see what your spirit team are guiding you towards. Yeah, 6 of Swords again. Look at that, moving out of those turbulent times. I feel like they're telling you it's time to move on, though. You're still going to be delightfully surprised by this person's return, by their efforts. I'm really seeing that, but yeah. See, you got the 6 of Swords twice. It is a card of relief, of hope, basically telling you, hey, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You're coming out of that mental storm, as you can see here. So I always say you can breathe a sigh of relief. Oop. Yeah, and make new plans. Some of you may be relocating or traveling here, but I feel like mentally you already know what to do, but you'll forever have a soft spot for them. But it doesn't mean you have to take them back, right? Let's talk about you. Very independent, I can see. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles is clarified by the 9 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Your person, remember, I do have to emphasize that can be any star sign, but you're being determined and you're moving forward. And I see that your walls will kind of like, even your heart is going to forever be guarded. And it's all going to be like those walls are going to be up against this person, though. Like with this person, you're prepared for anything. But it's like, well, love shouldn't have to be that hard. Bonus message is the Queen of Wands. So you will be taking action. Yeah, with the 6 of Wands, Leo energy, and the King of Swords, That is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy. I feel that some of you are actually probably in a nice way, because you're not mean, right? You're not cold-hearted, but I feel like in a nice way, you may actually kind of cut this person out, because that's what the King of Swords do. Just like the Queen of Swords, I feel here there's going to be a very important conversation. It's going to be healing, it's going to be successful, it's going to be cordial, but I do feel usually what the King, especially, not so much the Queen actually, but the King of Swords usually is very quick to cut people out of their life, but you're doing it very you're being very considerate. But as a result though, you're ending this. I can see it. The situation has already ended. They want to bring it back to life, but I see here you're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to put your heart in someone else's palm, in their hand. So I feel like really around even Cancer energies, Cancer season, right, which starts when, like, end of June, around June follows into July. That's when your birthday is. I feel like many of you will actually meet someone, and I do feel they will be more the one. That is true love. I just feel like with you and this person, it's complicated, and the thing is, they may try and uncomplicate it, but you'll forever see them. And like I said, there's that permanent mark next to their face, next to their name, and you'll be like, I don't know if I can even trust them again. I don't know if they've actually really changed. Is it superficial? Will they revert back to their old ways? You know, these are actually pretty good questions that you're asking yourself. But I do feel that there will be a reconciliation. I feel like it's going to be short. I don't feel like it's going to be too long. And you alone, this will be your decision. I feel like you're actually going to permanently this time, because we have the World card again and the Death card, you're going to be the one to, in a nice way, cut this person out of your life completely. And as a result, your entire spirit team are telling you to move on, because you're going to meet the one. And I'm already seeing that. I would not be surprised if this happens around or even before your birthday season. So it's actually looking good. I feel like you're making a wise decision. You're being emotionally mature. You're not being mean, but I feel like this has come to an end. And it's nice. I mean, I would feel flattered as well if someone from the past, you know, they really, really want to bring this back to life. Well, there's blue cards, so many emotions, right? But is it enough? I don't feel many of you feel like it is. Mentally, you've already moved on. You're seeing them in a different light. Perhaps you don't feel that attracted to them. You just have a soft spot for them. Very different things. So I really commend you, because, I mean, you might even meet someone with strong Aries in their chart, another water sign as well. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and I just feel that that's going to be the one. That is where you get that proper 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, true happiness here. I'll see you this Saturday at 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. I thank you for your time. Power to you. Let it come and let it flow, because I feel this needs to be properly wrapped up, and I feel like you alone are actually going to do it. So yeah, I feel like you're the one that got away. And they will always think that. They will always feel that Cancer was the one that got away. But you're moving on to something better. You're being rewarded with something a lot better. All right, Cancer, I'll see you this Saturday. Thank you for joining me. Bye.